What up, y'all? It's your boy Raymond back up in here again, and today we have got the new single from Injury Reserve called Hoodwinked. Now, if you don't know who Injury Reserve is, let me explain. So basically, it's this little trio that was founded in Tempe, Arizona, right? Way back in like the early to mid 2010s. And basically, they started producing music from their home in Tempe, Arizona. And ever since then, they have produced about 4 studio albums, including with some earlier mixtapes and whatnot. But I recently found out about them last year through my friend Fabian. He recommended them to me, and it took me like a year to finally listen to them. But as soon as I listened to them, I was hooked. I love the very unique genre-bending hip-hop sound that they have. The way that they explain their sound is that being from Tempe, Arizona, there isn't really an established music scene at all in Tempe. And so their influence for music kind of just came raw, came from just themselves and whatever music they were listening to individually. There was no set like musical culture in Arizona really, especially not for hip-hop anyways. And so their sound is very unique, very different. They use a lot of very different sampling, and their mixing sounds great. It is made up of Mr. Parker Corey, Groggs, and Richie with the motherfucking T. Man, I love these guys. I love these guys. These guys are so entertaining. Their music is so fun to listen to. It's hella enjoyable. Highly recommend if you haven't listened to their self-titled or Floss or Drive It Like It's Stolen, or Live from the Dentist's Office. If you haven't listened to any of those, go listen to those immediately after this video. Highly recommend it. Floss is definitely my favorite. If you really want a to-go-to song, I would highly check out All This Money slaps. Love that song. Anyways, we're gonna get back to it because I just got home and I just finished listening to this thing in the car for like 20 times in a row. Right? This beat is absolutely disgusting. Oh my goodness, it's so nasty. The bass line in the background, I think it's distorted just enough, and I love how the pattern is very jumpy, very, very hoppy. It feels like something that could have been off of Drive It Like It's Stolen. And then we get this just insanely nasty compressed saxophone, I think it is. It's just wailing, playing pretty much out of tune at this point, and it is just wailing over the entire track. Parker did a fantastic job mixing this sound, and then each verse, it seems like, has an audio effect laid on top of it. Richie sounds super low tone. He's like got like this growl to his voice that I absolutely love, and he's just growling over like the whole track. And then Groggs comes in and he's got like a million audio effects over him. Friggin' he's just going off on his verse. He's got these really spacious, a lot of reverb effect to his voice. Really gives off a very interesting and very loud and booming atmosphere, and I just absolutely love it. Here's a little clip of me enjoying the hell out of this track, so give me a second here. See, with this loud ass saxophone, I think, I don't even know.
Just tripping, all my niggas just flipping. Got the big bad wolf, better run. Can't be tripping on none. Better pack all your bags, better split. Cat wolf in the trunk.
See, this fucking, this aggression. This kind of sounds like a JPEG Mafia song. A little bit. There's definitely some either Death Grips or maybe JPEG Mafia influence for this track. And also Injury Reserve has done a few songs with JPEG Mafia, so this definitely sounds like something that was definitely influenced by by JPEG Mafia, probably.
Bro, yeah, 2 for 1 complex, that's a bonus.
This flow.
Like a lotus.
This flow.
Seen they faces when my parked in front of that. Oh, I ain't even know. Got my pants all tag, got your whole.
See, this is what I mean by the audio effects.
Ass kicked running through your whole school. We coming.
He literally sounded like Schoolboy Q for that like one part, which was really cool, and the audio effects were just like going off on that fucking Grog's part. But anyways.
Oh, my niggas just flipping.
Oh.
Be a bad wolf, better run. Can't be tripping on none. Better pack all your bags, better speak. I ain't tripping on none.
This track gives off the kind of feel where it's like you're about to step into like the ring with some bitch, and you're about to like start popping him and shit, and then the fucking like coach goes into the back, pulls out this giant speaker, and then starts blaring this song. Like, that's like the energy and intensity that this song gives off, you know what I mean? Whoa! 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 Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm probably gonna end up listening to this like 100 more times, but my god. My heart's like racing right now. I just had coffee earlier, so I'm like... God damn, man. This is one hell of a start to my day. I'll tell you guys that much. Anyways, that was Hoodwinked by the one and only Injury Reserve. I highly suggest you check it out. It's a very interesting and a very different tone and texture than some of their, I guess, like previous work in a way. The way that they experiment with the saxophone and the compression of the saxophone is very different and interesting. You guys should totally go check this out. I'm gonna look more into it and into the lyrics and whatnot, and I'm freaking out. I love this track. I don't even know if I should really rate it, but I like it so much I'm gonna do it anyways. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it a 9. Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 9. I don't even care. Oh, this slaps. This absolutely slaps. Go check it out. Go check out their previous albums if you haven't. Highly recommend it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more reviews coming up. It's a new week with new music coming up soon, later on. Probably dropping Friday. Super hyped. God damn. Injury Reserve. Hoodwinked. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.